Two nations so close, but yet so far as the African Nations Cup history is concerned. The Indomitable Lions of Cameroon have won the tournament 5 times, as against the Super Eagles of Nigeria, who have won it 3 times. The interesting thing is, out of the 5 times Cameroon have won it, they've beaten Nigeria 3 times to win the trophy in 1984, 1988 in Morocco, and of course in the year 2000 in Lagos, Nigeria. The Cameroonians beat the Super Eagles on penalties to win the African Nations Cup. Now they play again on Saturday in a blockbuster fixture at the African Nations Cup. It's round of 16 fixture, and the whole of Africa cannot wait for this massive game. The Super Eagles in recent times have been the better side against Cameroon. En route to Russia 2018, the Nigerian national team beat Cameroon by 4-0 in Uyo, Nigeria, and went to Yaoundé to earn a 1-1 draw. So the Eagles can draw confidence from this recent victory against the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon. Now let's look at some of the actors. We'll start with Cameroon. This young man called Andre Onana, he's the goalkeeper for Cameroon, the best African goalkeeper anywhere in the world right now. He manned the post for Ajax Football Club, and he had a 5-star season. He said to me when I spoke to him at the Amsterdam Arena that he's still young and still has a lot to learn.
You know, I'm still a young goalkeeper. I need to improve a lot to learn still, you know. From right now I was talking with Manuel Neuer, so I think it's the way I have to follow now.
And of course, learning and improving is what Andre Onana is doing. He's yet to concede a goal at the ongoing African Nations Cup. 3 games, 3 clean sheets. That is the story of one of Cameroon's star players. Now let's talk about this other man who plays for PSG Football Club in France, born in Germany, but opted to play for the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon. He believes that the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon are one of the favorites of the African Nations Cup, and he says they want to go as far as possible.
But I think we are one of the favorites because we have a very good team. Cameroon always was a very good, or one of the best teams in Africa, to be honest. And of course, our goal is to go as far as possible in the African Nations Cup and to play good football. That's the most important.
Yes, and to go far, they've got to beat the Super Eagles of Nigeria and face possibly Egypt or South Africa in the quarterfinal. But that is not what we pray for. That is not what I want. I hope that they don't go beyond the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Who is the manager of this team? His name is Clarence Seedorf, legendary footballer who played for the Dutch national team, AC Milan, and of course Real Madrid. He won the Champions League, you know, for AC Milan and of course for Real Madrid, and did very well as well for the Dutch national team. He leads the charge for Cameroon as they attempt to go past the Super Eagles of Nigeria. This is what Eric Choupo-Moting told me about the Dutch tactician, if you like.
Clarence Seedorf is, first of all, a big name. Everybody knows him. He has a very good career behind him, and as a player, and I think he can help us a lot with his experience, and also as a person. I don't know him very good, but as far as I know him, he made a very good impression on me. He talks to the players. He tries to do things better, and that's already a good start, I think. And together with Patrick Kluivert, who was also a very big player, and for example, me as a striker, offensive player, I looked up to players like him, and he can help us a lot. And
okay, that's the Cameroonian story for you. The 5 times African champions. They will be facing the Super Eagles, who are going to be the men to watch out for in the Super Eagles of Nigeria. I am looking for players like Wilfred Ndidi or Genekaro Etebo. These 2 guys have marshaled the Super Eagles midfield effectively well. Kenneth Omeru has been the best player in the defense line for the Super Eagles, and he has actually capped it up with a goal against Guinea in the second game. Olaino has also been fantastic, at the left back position in the absence of Jamilu Collins, who is expected to return to the Super Eagles against Cameroon. It's not confirmed, but is expected to return, and we hear Olaina might be moved to the right back position. Ahmed Musa, the Alaji, who plays in Saudi Arabia. He's got a lot of experience, one of the oldest players in the team. Pace, he's got so much of that, and that will be needed against the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon. Jude Ojo Igalo, they say good things don't come from China, but Ojo Igalo has proved all of that wrong. The leading scorer in the qualifiers with 7 goals. He scored 1 already in this tournament against Burundi, but he's yet to find the back of the net after that.
Of course, to score goals as a striker, I want to score goals, but the most important thing is teamwork. We have to play as a team and win games, Even though we win game, I don't score goals, I will be very happy.
We hope to see him perform against Cameroon. So it promises, like I said, to be a very, very tough encounter at the Alexandria Stadium in Alexandria, Egypt. Now, what do you think will be the outcome of this game? Drop your comment under the video. Tell me what you think will be the outcome, who you think will be the star man for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and who you think would win this game. I'm picking Nigeria to win, of course, for obvious reasons. I don't want the Super Eagles to leave Egypt too early. I still want to go to Egypt to watch the Eagles play, so I hope they beat Cameroon and qualify for the quarterfinal where they will be facing Egypt or South Africa, but my mind tells me Egypt. So let's wish the Super Eagles the very best of luck. As I say, up Niger.